Firehouses might be closed as part of Mayor Bloomberg's new proposed budget for 2012. I'm Lauren Henry with the World Journalism Institute. And every spring, it's the same song and dance. What will Mayor Bloomberg cut, and what will actually make it from the proposed budget to the finalized one?
This year, 20 fire companies will face closure if the mayor's budget passes. The Uniformed Fire Officers Association says that even one closure is too many. Association President Captain Alexander Hagan has taken the mayor's cut seriously. In a recent press conference with other association members, he spoke out about the fire department's concerns.
He's been saying, almost constantly like a mantra, we all want a firehouse on every corner, but we can't afford it. Well, we're not asking for a firehouse in every corner. We're asking for the firehouses we have now.
The closures would represent only 2% of the department. Mayor Bloomberg's spokesperson Mark Lavorgna says it is a necessary cut to ensure the city's financial stability. According to Lavorgna, the city is being hit on both sides by the state and federal governments. Costs have increased while funding has decreased, and money, well, it needs to come from somewhere. But Captain Hagan says that the fire department is the wrong place to turn.
Right now, I would say that the firefighters and fire officers in New York City are stretched to the breaking point. And I fear what will happen if even one more company is cut. We're at the point now where if there are 2 major fires, the city is in big trouble. If there are 3 major fires, it would really be catastrophic.
The mayor's office says fire and crime are at a record low, and there is little cause for concern. Captain Hagan consents that the cuts are manageable, but it is a sacrifice that he does not want to make.
We believe that the fire department is an essential service and should not be cut at all, but if we had to be cut, we believe that those cuts that represent the 2% could be handled. Not easily, but could be handled. Columbia University has determined in their capstone study that every engine company in New York City saves more than twice its budgetary value.
With a budget of $1.5 billion, this means that the fire department saves the city $3 billion in property damages. Captain Hagan says that the mayor and most people simply take fire protection for granted.
Fire protection in a large city is like a piece of cloth, and every company adds to the strength of the fabric. So when you start removing fabrics, you put holes in the cloth. For well over 100 years, you call the fire department or pull the alarm box. We show up in a very few minutes. We throw ourselves in harm's way, as I mentioned, in a highly choreographed and effective way. We extinguish the fire and rescue the occupants.
The Uniformed Fire Officers Association has decided to fight back. They want the public to let City Hall hear their concerns.
We are announcing that we are going to have a campaign, and the goal of the campaign is to have 1 million telephone calls go to the mayor. In fact, we don't have enough firehouses in New York City, even now, and he wants to cut 20 more. We think it is civic insanity.
The proposed budget will not be final until a July vote. Until then, the city will grapple with the question of how to maintain its financial responsibility and keep its civic services from going up in flames.
Reporting here in Manhattan for the WJI Times Observer, I'm Lauren Henry.